G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. We're a simple mob here. Look what I got today. I said I was going to go out and get some craft beers last video, and I did. I ventured into the grassy knoll of Palmer's Island. Good sugarcane country there. And went to the Palmer's Island store, as I refer to it, and he said to me, I bought some beers. And he said, Goody. He said, I got something out the back. I got a carton of it for myself. I said, tell me more. And he said, Goody, it's a limited edition. He glazed it a bit, but you know what he said, Hop Nation. And because I went on about Hop Nation, how good their beers are. And this is a Hop Nation cross Wildflower. They're two breweries down in Victoria, as far as I know. Footscray, I'm sure Wildflower's down there as well. Us, dry Irish stout. He said, I know you like a dark beer. And I said, look, I don't really like a dark beer. I like any beer. So he said, it's their sort of Guinness clone, but I don't know if it's nitroed or not. I don't know. Hop Nation have not disappointed me ever. They are just, their Nipah and their Melbourne, the fog is just so sessionable and tasty. This is their dry Irish stout. It comes in at 4.2% ABV, which is what Guinness is, I think, 440ml ABV, nearly a pint. Bit of a spiel on the back. I was going to read it, but I can summarise as I did read it previously. 1.5 standard drinks in this nice-looking can. Gold top, rich man's top. Melbourne-based independent specialising, blah, blah, blah. Quality small batch beers. When you open the can, you'll find a brew reserved for the most curious beer drinkers. The little bit goes down about paying homage, universally loved, blah, blah, blah. Our best effort to share a bit of us with you. We may not be able to reciprocate the famously secretive recipe. Oof, I like that. But we hope. Look, if it's based on a Guinness, look, I did give it a gentle tip and swirl in case not nitro. Nitro cans, you've got to slam them into the glass. You pour them in. But look, let's see if it's nitro or not. If it's nitro, I'll give it a good pour. If it's not nitro, I'll just be normal, if that's possible. Ooh, good firm crack on the can. It did not sound hissy and nitro-y. No, I know that's not nitro brewed. Oh, geez, that's a good-looking beer. See the way I said it? You know I'm doing that little frowny face, and I'm getting aggressive with it. Like, that's a good-looking beer. That's a good-looking beer. This is a stout. It's 4.2. It's sessionable. I think it was $11 because it's Australia. Yeah, if they got rid of the taxes, you could probably do it for $5. Nice head. Bit lighter head than the beer. You can't see through that beer. You cannot see through it. 4.2% for a stout. Dry Irish. Let's have a sniff of this bad boy. Hop Nation, like I said, I glaze them like Bolter. Bolter do some good beers, as we know. The head looks phenomenal. It's just a frothy, fun-looking beer. Oh, yeah, that smells good. That smells really good. You're getting fruit. You do. You get sweet like prunes. You get malt, caramel, vanilla too. I think I'm getting some vanilla in that. Vanilla. Like, this looks good. I reckon a love's been put this beer. When you get two head brewers together and you go, hey, dudes, let's do this, or girls, let's do this, you know, a lot of knowledge, and that knowledge is shared. It's grown, isn't it? A lot of people love Guinness. A lot of Irish people. I think I'm 30% Irish. Bit Irish, bit English, bit local. You know, I can't help my parents. I can't help what, I'm just me. But this has got a very nice, rough, coffee, coconutty, vanilla-y taste. Yum. Very easy to drink. Very pleasant to drink. Stouts, I like. Porters, I like more. I like a porter more than a stout. I do. It's just my preference. But my hazy hot bombs, as we all know here on the channel, is what I love. My Neepers, my fave. And Trevor did one today, I think it was, and yeah, that looks sensational. 10%. Fucking giddy up. But this is, you got to remember what this is. This is pretty much they're trying not to clone Guinness or say it's Guinness. Guinness is Nitro. This isn't. I'd prefer this over a Guinness. Geez, I'm going to piss some fucking people off. But I'll tell you why. Guinness can be just a bit, it's just a bit mainstream. It's nice to drink. It's a good Guinness. The real Guinness recipe, like in England and overseas, I don't know if we get the same here. The ones with the paper tab, I think, are the real ones. Otherwise, they've cloned the recipe, and you can't do that. Clone recipes, I don't think, ever work, do they? Not for the purists, not for the crafties, not for the people who care enough to do a bit of a beer channel and go, let's have a therapy session and a beer. If you see, sound like Mike Tyson. I shouldn't say that. If you see this bite, definitely lovely. Very easy to drink, very smooth. Good mouthfeel. It's just a bit of good everything. Busy day again today. Busy day yesterday. Busy, and I mean busy. Like I've had a couple of busy days, and they've been good. I've got to be honest. I think you do feel good after having a busy day, but a busy day that makes you go, I got stuff accomplished, and I like that. I like it. So, yeah, the house is looking good. The yard's looking good. I've got to do some trimming out the front. I've been doing some cooking. I made an Indian beef korma today. Slow cooked the beef. Did it pretty reasonably traditional. I think this is about 11%. Holy moly. Jeez, it's a good beer. Anyway, yeah. Have a beer with Goody. Yeah, got some stuff done around the house. Did some just emails for, because I always talked about this job, and it's still in the works. Mate, shout out to the doctors. Oh, do your reports quicker. But that's like telling anyone to do reports quicker. But all that's done. My final medical came back, and they said, these weren't the exact words, but they were close to in my mind. A magnificent specimen. I quite like that. I'll go with that. Has a bit of metal in him, but a magnificent specimen. So in other words, I just passed. But yeah, good times. That's done. Online, I had to do a few things. I tell you, government stuff can be, the systems are so goddamn clunky. But the whole process, like I said, I was in a few jobs a very long time. And I thought about working for myself, which I'd love to do, but I probably just don't not have the brains for it. It's not my skill set. I think what you've got to learn in life is, if you're questioning what to do, and this is like a grown-ass man, or I'm an older person, even if you don't think I'm a man, just focus on, I think, if you're younger, if I could give myself advice going back when I was 20, I'd look at myself, I'd look at my passions, I'd look at what I enjoy, I'd look at what I could put up with and do as a job. And everyone's going to go, oh, but you want to love. Guys and girls, work is becoming a chore. They look at it like a chore. It's like you just turn up, do the best you can. If you want to do a bit more, do it. Do it professionally, do it sound. And, take that little extra bit, you get rewarded. Sometimes you don't. You feel like shit because you didn't. You think, why bother? But, good managers notice good things. And I'm a big believer in reward excellent work and good work. And just have if you can have a beer at the end of the day, or you can just go home feeling accomplished. If your boss doesn't do that, well, tell them the Goodies beer reviews said they should. Reward good work. Love each other. Take care of each other. Hop Nation versus Wildflower Brewery. I've got to, if I ever go to Footscray and I go to Hop Nation, I'm definitely going to just go, look, I'm here for a long time. The beers, the hazies, everything's just sensational. I tell you, they really are. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.